need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so for ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal, and you're revving me up. So slow down.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got him in. It's Brown. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Caught left side by Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
A give running right is Hall. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yard.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Dana. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Fields. Open man is a tight end, Mason Taylor. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just...
Well, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Chiefs nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Mahomes going to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the
After
first
one,
down,
7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets' 40-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Mahomes pass.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go, Snipe.
Off play action, Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, two-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. He went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah. Well.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now here's Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
6 yards.
And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Hey, 57, 57.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A strong running. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A huge play there for the Jets. 42 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Play action. It's Fields. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
At the 44-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here we go. Johnson. Green 19, Johnson.
Back to throw. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Here we go. Green 19, right.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Now it's Fields.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. We're good. Green 19, right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nick Bolton. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Fields now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Folk for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Jets 21, Chiefs nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Easy. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, stay high.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Tonight.
On first down, right back to Hall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
brings up
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
EQ. Here we go. Turbo, sir.
The tight end in motion right. One play action. Fields. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
319, that's that. All right.
Now Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Results in a
That is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
A give to Pacheco off the option. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On the play. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
They go play action. Now Mahomes going for the deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 45 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw is Fields. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19.
Out of the gun, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again is Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Delta. Hey, right.
To the air again, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Go.
Here's Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Adnan Mitchell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chiefs 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Here we go. Green 19, that's right.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Green 19, just that.
Off play action, Fields. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Fields throwing again. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
222. Tonight.
From the gun, here's Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
Again, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. John Mechie from 10 yards out. And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
On for the extra point is Folk. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Kansas City.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. And now here's another interception. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, side.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's home. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now it's Fields. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up fourth.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
3:19, get to that. Go.
They snap it to Fields. Caught. It's Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. Now Fields going to run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Here we go, side. 3:19, get to that. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking it's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like we on 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so fucking so right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Coaster Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and no. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'm yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
It's so fucking so right. It's so
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields now. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard mark. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. We good. 331. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Pass caught, it's John Mechie. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Easy. Here we go, son. Green 19.
Mechie, the man in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Rams, nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blue 60!
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, right back to Williams. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Stafford now on third down. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It is 4th down.
One quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Lady, 20, 11. Stop.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 319, can I set? Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Moving to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Go. Here we go, son.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On first and 10, Fields. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They get 24 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
A run here with Hall. Crazy. And the Jets are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
That's another
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get stopped.
They'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go. We're good.
Now, Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0.
14. Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They go play action with Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
On third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford He'll look middle and get this one to Parkinson.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Escaping to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, just attack.
They put Woods in motion. They will run it over center with Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Jets 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Here we go.
1st down. Fields. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Vote now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action, Stafford taking a shot downfield for Adams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
250.
To throw is Stafford. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure.
And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Rams. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Rams get back in it. It is 21-7.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Go.
A first down throw for Fields. Moving left. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Harrison Phillips in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, Snap. Snap.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will extend this third-quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Stafford now on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's the Parkinson open right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. Getting close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Angel. Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, get set. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, get set.
Here's Fields. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's another quick first down. And that's a 25-yard gain.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. Flushed to his left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Forced out left. Kobe Turner gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
They go play action with Fields. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up 4th down.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
See what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Green 19, get set.
Fields to throw for it. Escaping to his left. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's going to have the Jets 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better...
And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Hope now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
250.
To throw on second down, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You got no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Timeout, right? Chip's lit.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Play action now for Fields. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 36 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll run. It's Hall. And he's into the end zone yet again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Is good. Makes the score Jets 42, Rams 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
10.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the Rams first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Stafford to throw again. Nakua snags it over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of the yard brings up second and 11 at the Jets' 17-yard line.
Second down, it's Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Yards. And the Rams first down. First and goal, Rams.
They'll run. It's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
Rams 21. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. Green 19, just...
A first down throw for Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage. And
oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will